Okay, buongiorno. Watch these video clips. That's why there's not been videos for over 4 months, because I'm distracted constantly. Oh, having 2 girls. How much fun is that? Well, three girls. Loving life. Right. I'm busy vlogging, darling. I'll be with you in a minute, okay? Okay. Right, yeah, no video for months on end. Why? We've said this in the last video. Money, time, busy and all that. So I enacted a plan of action. I've saved up loads and loads of money. I'm basically jacking work in effectively from the end of this month, just so I can focus on getting this done. The heating system is cracking. As I said in that last video, we just had to work out what feed was what, so that's now done and dusted, so we're happy with that. As you can see, quite a lot has been going on. My GoPro broke, believe it or not. This is a brand new GoPro Hero, and I just didn't buy a new one. That was another reason why I've not been filming. But as you can see, this is all totally done. It's been dug out for months on end, but the other day, because we're slacking off, I'm finishing early, so me and Max, we come here, got all that laid in position. It is literally, apart from putting the spacers underneath, it's ready for the pour. We have a price, 1,200 and something euros. We need 4.9 cubes. You never want to run short, so I'm getting 5.5, which means I prep this slab here as well, this slab here. So that's all coming together. And look, what is this? Yes, a load of old tiles I had lying around and some stuff I bought from Noz. So we're doing a nice feature here that I have obviously some nice plant pots on. Basically here, what's going to happen is there's going to be another slab there, but I'm going to drop it 20 mil lower than everything else, so then I can inset tiles all flush. Then along here there's going to be a nice step as well, that's all going to be tiled as well, so it's actually going to be quite fancy and really nice. So that's that. I've infilled the side down here, all nice. We're going to have some decorative stones on the top of there just to finish that off, and that'll allow for the drain off for the air conditioning units. And look what I've built, a beautiful raised decking area. Basically we've got a Wendy house we bought the kids, so we're going to put it on there, and we've got some slides. This is just going to be basically a raised play area, tree house, just den, whatever they want. But I've built it proper job, like it's been really robustly made. Again, I didn't have a GoPro, so I couldn't film myself doing it. It was quite a fun project. Cost basically 500 euros. Off camera, got everything set up, put the electrics on. Cement mixers don't work. Go get something I know that does work. It works eventually, but the other cables ain't working. It's like, oh, come on. I've had it before with the switch, so I took all the switch apart. Try and look down, it's all sealed, so there's not really a lot to see. Give it a wiggle and stuff. Got my head right down like that, and it suddenly fires up. I shit myself. It's like, oh. Right, we're good to go. So I get all that mixed up, put too much water in, so now I've got a monster load. And then you always try to be clever when you're working. Would have been clever if we'd have put those blocks more that way, so I would have got this barrow down there. But apart from that, we're all good to lay some blocks. So let's lay some blocks. Oh well, you're gonna get cement burns. What's the date? Is it June yet? Oh, oh, what's that? 6. I don't know what my mum's birthday is. It's May the 15th. There you go. Yeah, I will. I have been breaking my back building this wall. So as you can see, we've made some good progress. Like I said before, every time there's a joint, I'm reinforcing it. So I've got reinforcing there, one there, and then there'll be one down there. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to might reinforce the hell out of it and put a ring beam on top as such, because long term we might have a structure coming out of there, so that can take the weight of that. But it's all coming along lovely. I'm now going to dry fit a whole row, so let's do that now.
Hey, can I help you?
You probably can. Right, I've just put the first 2 blocks down.
What?
And then,
I have to go down.
to save money, rather than buying the blocks, I've just been cutting a hole in the blocks. It's fairly painless, he says. I knew that was going to happen.
Stop.
Right.
Okay. Why?
Because otherwise you'd be in the way of it.
Daddy, can I sit with you?
Right, that's that one done. It's sweltering. So as you can see, I've got gain coming up in each one, so we can have lights. I've got the switch on the wall around there, so there's one at the end, one there, and there's gonna be one there, then one on the end. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I don't know whether to put a balustrade across or not, so I've got to think about what I'm gonna do. Or do I just do some coping with a little lamp on top? I don't know. In the comments below. Not that no one's watching, but in the comments below. Right, so as you can see, I've laid out all the blocks in a line, and then I'll show you what I've been doing. So to make sure I keep it nice and level and not having to worry about the lays or anything, I've got my nice long 5 metre straight edge. So what I do now is I go to the block that it's landed on, muck that in and level it off, ping a line between here and that end, and then when I lay the blocks, it's going to that line, and your line is pretty much perfect where it needs to be. Then every now and then I just get the straight edge and make sure it's running true, which it always is. It's looking pretty good. This is the final height, this is the last course, unless Karen decides she wants it any higher, but we sort of said we don't really want to do much higher because Otherwise this wall's going to be dangerously high down that end. But hey ho. What I've been finding is put the bed down, tap it level, and it's always been pretty close. Let's have a look. Just Daddy, thanks. So Sky and Star asked me if they could draw on the concrete floor, and I said yes, because why not? It's just chalk. Make something beautiful, yeah? Okay. Right, we'll ignore that bit. I have no idea what I last filmed, because this brand new GoPro has been playing silly buggers, and every time I come to use it, the battery was flat or there was an issue. Ta-da! Look, this is now prepped, ready for another pour. Fantastic. So I've been doing that. I set this form out a little while ago, got it all prepped the other day, come home from doing a full day plastering yesterday, and literally killed myself mixing that. Finished at 6 o'clock and it wiped me out like you would not believe it. Literally, it done me in. I was absolutely exhausted, but everything's unscrewed. Apart from that one, apparently it is. So I'm literally gonna start taking all this form apart to expose it. Karen pointed out the lip there and there, and it was like, yes, that is intentional. So when I tile it, it'll be flush, because we want all the transitions to be lovely. And today, it's Friday, I just can't stop. I'm full of motivation. I bought a load of wood, and I've started building the balustrade so my children don't break themselves falling off the edge, because they are like lemmings. So yes, I'm about 700 euros in. That was 100 euros to buy, 500 on wood for all the base in that, and then it's been another just under 100 for the wood for the balustrade. I've probably got about another, well, let's say another 100 max for the wood to finish the balustrade. So not including fixtures and my time, looking about £1,000 just to build a treehouse, as you do. Why not? Kids love it. They're in it every day, so it's great. So yeah, let's get all this stripped back. Yeah. I'm just going to show you something, little trick. So I used that block just to retain the concrete there, and I've put cling film there. So when you do that, it comes away lovely jubbly and leaves a nice finished edge. Right, so let's just magic all of this away.
Okay, so what I've been doing for the last few months is trying to film and vlog, but my computer crashed, my GoPro broke. Busy with life. I won't go into other details, but basically the reason I haven't really been filming much is because I had a bit of a wobble. Effectively, I don't own this house. My partner owns this house. And sometimes I'm spending all this money fixing up, thinking if she leaves me, I lose everything. And sometimes that worries me, even though she is a very beautiful, kind and loving person. She still is a female. Controversial, I know. But yeah, I sometimes have wobbles about what I'm doing. Am I doing the right thing with putting all my money into this house when effectively it's in her name, and if she was to do the dirty, I don't know nothing. So that's why things slackened right off, and I've not really been doing a lot, just slowly tickling it anyway. It's not really going to change. I've just got to basically get on with it and trust her. I've trusted her for the last 15 years, so I think I should be alright. So, right, you don't need to know about my woes. So, those video clips I just showed you. After that, that all got done. Lovely job, mate. The wall I was filming myself doing is now this absolute whopper. Yeah, like this. So this is the last stage of what I'm digging. This is how far out it's going to go. And I thought, he says, I thought the water pipe went up there. Oh no, it didn't. It come out here and then went up there, along with the other stuff for the fosse. And I dug straight through it like an idiot, which was really annoying because that's obviously where I'm going to be building the wall, and I don't really want to put footings on top of what now could be a potential leak. So what I've decided to do is maybe long term we might have a cabin over here which will require a water supply. So I'm going to basically shutter this area off, put the concrete trench in, but also have that accessible so we can put a T-piece in there, and then I am going to dig a trench along there, put a water pipe, and then just leave it. It's ready to go. I've also got an electrical cable there that I will be putting in and taking over there as well, so there's water and power over that route. So that explains that. I've literally did this the other day, so I've just got to set the levels, get that concrete, then we can get this done. I've continued with doing the path, so this is continuing on round. What I've decided to do here is I'm going to build a carport. Originally I was just going to do like a 3 metre slab, and then in thinking about it, I was like, oh, this would be actually really good if I put a carport here. Then we can pull the cars down, because we get crazy hailstorms occasionally, and I mean like trash your car hailstorms, like golf ball club, OMG, I'm terrified, like this is going to break stuff. So it's like, right, let's put a carport there so we know that's safe. So this is what's happening here. I've got to extend that out because that's a service, you know, if we get blockages, so that's got to be extended up. And then as you can see, I've been really busy off camera. Like all this land was right down here, so this has all been built up from this trench and a massive pile of mud over here. So I have been super duper busy. The fosse, where the fosse is, that's all been like a little pretty circle around it. All that's been done. So I have really been cracking on. But just like I said, because I've just not been in the right frame of mind, and with the computer going down and the GoPro, I've just not really had my heart in it. I had a bit of gear left over, so started putting a bit of render on the walls here. And then the next big project that I'm working on, which I've just done today, is I've put this is just temporary slab, he says. It's just temporary, because what I want to do is I'm going to move my work shed, which I store all my bikes in. That's going to go over there as a semi-permanent fixture for now, so then I can focus on getting all of this area finished. What I'm thinking about doing is, as you can see, that path's going to go up and along there. My racetrack is still happening. I am that much of a kid, so this is what will be the oval. That's going to go up and around there. So what I'm thinking here is, where this is, I do want another outside area, so that'd be a covered shed. But I think here we do this as a big open, like, you know, another carport, I suppose. So have 3 sides enclosed, have a covered roof section going over here, and that will be jobs are good. And so that's what's happening. Also, check this out. Show Son gave me all of these tiles absolutely ages ago, so I created this funky little path for nothing. I even had a bag of grout left over from a job that a client gave me, and it was exterior grade grout for big gaps, and I had to space it out to get the gauge for it, but I've had that done as well. Not sure if I filmed these posts, but these posts are in place, those beams are in place. I am going to be getting planning permission to put a roof on and enclose this. Effectively what I want to do is have a double door there, maybe another double door here and a double door here, dwarf wall all the way around, and then I want to basically put mozzie netting the whole way around, so it's outside but mozzie proof, because mosquitoes here are terrible for a few months of the year. And then we've just got this massive play area. Also, for any bikers out there, this is motorbike number 7. Look at this beauty, Honda CB 1000 FA. It is an absolute weapon. Good times. Anyway, this is what's happening. We're going to move that over to there.